everybody? This is Dr. Guyton, and I call myself the Genuine Scholar. Why? Because everything I do, I try to do it from the heart. I want to welcome you to another episode of I Won't Sell a TV. Now, if you have a computer, if you have a television, 9 times out of 10, you have seen this guy named Charles Ramsey. He's the guy who helped save the 3 young ladies who have been held captive for over 10 years, and everybody's calling him a hero, giving him praises, all these things. Well, I don't think he's a hero. Dr. Guyton doesn't think that Charles Ramsey is a hero. And some of you probably just turn your face up like, why did you say he's not a hero? And the reason is because I think he is more than a hero. And the reason I say this is because when we say hero, hero is talking about the heroic act that he did. He helped open that door to release the young lady, and ultimately it led to the other young ladies being released. And so that's the heroic act. And so is he a hero technically? Yes. But I want us to think a little bigger, because he revealed to me that he's actually a great man. I don't know how many of you saw his interviews. Now, I'm not talking about the funny interviews, because we can laugh at interviews, and some of them were funny. He's just naturally a kind of funny guy. But if you saw the interview with Anderson Cooper, Anderson Cooper asked him, was he going to try to seek the refund, get the reward for finding the young ladies? And he was like, no, give the money to the young ladies. At that moment, I knew he was more than a hero. I knew he was a great man, because it takes a strong, great man. And listen, a strong, great man to say that, no, give the money to the young ladies. He didn't even hesitate. And I think that's what showed me that it was very genuine. It just came from a great place. He's just a great man. He pulled out his check and said, I get paid. I get a check. Now, I read a few articles that said that he lives in a low-income area, so I would naturally assume that that check or the money he makes is not like, hundreds of thousands of dollars. He doesn't have a salary of hundreds of thousands of dollars. And yes, am I probably making assumptions? I am. But, if let's just say he's not based off of what the media says about his community, it shows me a lot, because I'm pretty sure he could have used that money. I'm pretty sure he could have taken that money and put it towards something that he needs to pay for, wants to pay for, whatever. But he said, no, give it to these young ladies. And to me, that's like the heart of God when I just think about it. It was so selfless, because he was selfless through this whole thing. The fact that he actually went up to that door, because he put himself at risk, to be completely honest. Most people would say, that's not my business right there. I'm not getting in that business. Or some people would call the cops. Now, and that's what they call bystanders. Bystanders kind of watch things happen. But this guy literally went up to the door, and he didn't really know what was going on, but all he saw was somebody who needed some help. He opened that door regardless. He didn't know who it was, why, when, what, whatever. He just did it. And so that's a selflessness about this guy. And it was further proven through the fact that he didn't want the money. And so, I commend him. And to me, it makes me look at myself and say, how can I be this selfless? Because that's the thing I look for. I try to be selfless. When I get on camera, I try to, give as much information that I can, from a good place. But that guy right there, honestly, it made me want to step my game up even more just to help people. Because we should be doing things from the heart, not because it's a reward that's associated with it. We're going to get paid for it, all these things. People out here doing things, for the wrong reasons. But, this guy right here, he shows us that you don't have to do it for the wrong reasons. He's happy with the money that he makes. He don't need any extra money, even though we would probably assume he would want more money, And the thing is, we can't judge a book by its cover, because a lot of people take his picture and put it up with Eddie Murphy's character in Coming to America. People look at him and, naturally judge him. But at the end of the day, you never know who will save your life. Saving your life doesn't necessarily have a color. It's not a sex. As I said, it's not a race. It's not a sexual orientation. Somebody who you could least expect could come and save your life. And, at the end of the day, quit judging people and generalizing people. Don't generalize Muslims because, we have some Islamic extremists. Don't generalize black people because you have some people out there who are black who commit some crazy crimes. Don't judge all white people because a few white people may have said something racist towards a black person. That doesn't mean all white people are racist. The thing is, we do have to try to get to that point where we look at individuals. Now, granted, do we have some systematic things that we need to approach? Absolutely. We need to take care of some of those things. But when we are judging people, we have to look at people and judge their character. And I know that Charles Ramsey has a great character. And so I just want to say to all of you, try to start being selfless, because that's how we get a better world. And so God bless all of you. More videos are coming. And so he really is a hero. but he's much more than that. Know that he's a great man. Have a good one.